Next in the ring for the International Guernsey Show is the 2015 World Dairy Expo International Futurity entry Guernseys. There's a $500 first prize presented by Transova Genetics Breed Champion Award. And Transova Genetics is from Sioux Center, Iowa. The overall purse today, $1,025. The first through fifth place neck ribbons and medallions, and the bred and owned rosette and best udder rosettes also presented by Transova Genetics. And the class premiums are courtesy of World Dairy Expo. I'd also like to introduce the entrants for this year's Guernsey Futurity competition. Entry 2462, Knife Lake Kringle Olympia ET, Corey Salzy and Kristen and Jesse Heitke, Litchfield, Minnesota. Number 2463, Ripley Farms YB Christina ET, Paul Melanie and Dan Fritchie and Steve Sievert, New Ulm, Minnesota. Number 2464, Knapp's Fame Tomorrow ET, Austin and Landon Knapp, Epworth, Iowa. And number 2465, South Lane King James Layla, South Lane Farm, Epworth, Iowa. And the judges have made their determinations in the Guernsey Show's 2015 World Dairy Expo International Futurity class. I'd like to acknowledge our winners at this time. Our third place finisher, number 2465, South Lane King James Layla, South Lane Farm, Epworth, Iowa. Our second place finisher, number 2462, Knife Lake Kringle Olympia ET, Corey Salzy and Kristen and Jesse Heitke, Litchfield, Minnesota. And our first place overall winner, bred and owned winner and best udder award winner, goes to Knapp's Fame Tomorrow ET, Austin and Landon Knapp, Epworth, Iowa. Congratulations. Judge, tell us more about this Guernsey Futurity class.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful pair of cows to start off our Futurity class, and I think it's close. But the first cow's been milking almost 10 months here, but a cow you just admire for her style, her straightness of lines, and it's the advantage she has today in snugness of fore-udder attachment. She shows us more quality through the fore-udder today than this beautiful dairy cow we have coming along in second. Did make the first cow best udder, but I would grant the second cow does have just a bit more height and width right at the top of the rear udder, more recently fresh, but a beautiful dairy cow here, and our cow in second. You love her length of frame, her dairiness, and her angularity throughout. But again, just like to see a little more quality to that udder to move her into that first slot. But this second cow uses her advantage today in length of frame, dairiness, and openness throughout, and her bloom of udder to place over the cow coming along here in third. Our third place cow, a cow that is beautifully balanced, just not in the right stage of lactation here, but she types in with the first two cows a little more correctly for us today. She's straight in her line, she's very correct in her rear feet and legs today, and a cow with a beautiful udder in her own right, and she uses her advantage today in the correctness of her rear feet and legs, her strength down her top today, and a cow that just moves a little freer on her rear feet and legs than our cow coming along in fourth. But you certainly admire this fourth cow, a cow that's ultra dairy. You love the angularity she has, the openness to her rib structure, and a cow with a lot of bloom to her udder today, but just maybe not as correct in her rear feet and legs and not quite as hard down her top today as the cows that lead the class. Congratulations.